this Kamala Khan, man. Let's talk about let's talk about this Miss Marvel coming back as a mutant. Now the thing is, she passed away. She died, right? And what was that? Spider-Man 26, Amazing Spider-Man 26. And they tried to make it seem like it was gonna be like the worst thing since sliced bread. People was gonna be mad or whatever. I don't think that the reaction that they got was the reaction that they thought that it was gonna get. People was like, oh, okay, y'all killed Kamala Khan, whatever. Um, but the whole thing is, after they killed Kamala Khan, those of us who are in the comic book community put two and two together. You know what I mean? And once you put two and two together, you knew that they was gonna bring her back. That's point one, that they was gonna bring her back. Me myself, since she was announced as a mutant in the MCU, I knew that she was gonna be coming back as a mutant in the comics. I said this would be an easy way for them to turn her, resurrect her, and bring her back as a mutant in the comics. And that's what we have. We have her being resurrected as a mutant in the comics. So that was speculation. But now, like, it's been confirmed, it's going to be revealed that Kamala Khan will be coming back as an Inhuman mutant hybrid. And this will be in the Miss Marvel, The New Mutant, which will be a 4-issue miniseries, which will be launching in late August. It'll be co-written by Aman Vellani, who plays Miss Marvel in the MCU, and Sabir Pirzada as a writer. So they'll both be writing it together. And this is coming on the hinges of what is it? Like I said, it's Amazing Spider-Man 26, where she passed or whatever. They designed a new costume for her, which would be coinciding with the X-Men colors, the blue and yellow X-Men colors. She has, the X-Men logo on her uniform now, and it looks pretty dope, man. This will be Vellani's first time writing a comic. She is a longtime comic book fan, which I think is dope. I think it's dope to allow her to write. To write. She plays Miss Marvel. She is a comic book fan. I believe she's a comic book fan. So I say give her the opportunity to write. If she wants to write, yeah, let's see what she got. Let's see what she got. You know what I'm saying? She says and this is coming from her, she says, this is way scarier than joining the MCU for me. These projects feel like they live in their own dimensions. So I guess I could separate myself easier, but you can hold a comic book. I've never written anything before in my entire life, but I have read many comics. So I just wrote what I want to read. I was given a professional tool to write what is essentially my own fan fiction. Now, some might take that in the wrong way because she's saying it's fan fiction. I don't believe this to be fan fiction. I believe this will be canon going forward. It's up to us as readers, us as comic book connoisseurs, to put trust in her and trust that she wants to see this character blossom and grow and move forward and have a dope backstory, since they're reestablishing and resurrecting this character. That's what they're doing. So if they're doing that, you would want her to have a better backstory than what she had, and some momentum going forward that they can actually build off of. You know what I'm saying? She also says, I want to make it very clear that we are not retconning her Inhuman origin. That's a part of Kamala's identity that Marvel editorially and myself would very much like to keep and protect. Our book will absolutely reflect all those core themes of identity that Miss Marvel comics have consistently explored. Only now there's a whole new label that Kamala has to learn to accept, and it's going to be crazy. So, and like I said, I don't have an issue with that. I think she can be an Inhuman mutant hybrid. Now, it's some weird stuff to go along in that with Inhumans, mutants, and Celestials, and Kree, and all of this other stuff that goes on. I want to see how they bring that to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I guess whatever relative who had the, was the Inhuman side, and then the other relative who was human who had the mutant gene, I guess they're gonna play on that. It's a couple of things, and I'm actually intrigued. I want to see how they wrap all of this up, man. I want to see how they wrap all of this up. Pirzada, who is also helped co-writing, he also said it was actually a very humbling experience to work with Aman, because she knows her comics even better than I do, and that is saying something. She was throwing out references to specific comics that came out before either of us was born. She has a very great eye for what makes for a good sequence on the page as drawn by an artist. It is very impressive to me to see her throw out all these references to different artists that she's been following through the years. So to hear that also, I think is dope. That means that she, with her being a fan, seems like she's not just a fan, she's a student of the genre. She's a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these writers, a lot of these creators come in and yeah, they know who Superman is. They know who the X-Men is. They might have watched a couple cartoons growing up, but they don't know what that property means, what it stands for. So they come in and they try to remix it, rewrite things, you know what I'm saying? And forget the lore, forget how these characters were made. And when you forget what these characters stand for, why they were made, what they do in their downtime, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you close that book, when you close a book, the character is still supposed to be doing things within that world. You know what I'm saying? So just because you close, when you open back, when you get that next issue, or let's say you pick the book back up, things should have happened. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they just say, fuck all what happened in the past. We're just gonna rewrite. We're just gonna redo it the way I want to see Cyclops done. We're gonna make Iceman gay because I want Iceman to be gay. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Like Iceman ain't never been gay back in the day, but now you want to make him gay. You know what I'm saying? And that's whatever the prerogative is, but to me, that's just, it's silly to me. So brief description provided by Marvel is after being brought back via Krakoan resurrection technology, Kamala is shocked to learn she is mutant. But before she has a chance to come to terms with revelation, the catastrophic fall of X will throw her world into chaos and a secret mission on behalf of the X-Men. Now, I want to see how they figure out that she's a mutant, especially dying the way that she died. And I remember, I think it was issue 3 of her first book when Wolverine showed up. He was like, nah, she ain't no mutant. You know what I'm saying? Like, they established that she wasn't a mutant. Now, from my understanding, she was supposed to be a mutant. The creator, I can't remember who the creator was, but during that time, who was the creator? Sana Amanat, I think her name is. But from what I understand, she was meant to be a mutant, but during the time of what was going on in Marvel, they were not pushing X-Men. They were pushing Inhumans hard. They was pushing Inhumans real hard across the board. So with them doing that, they made her an Inhuman, right? But you know, we'll see. So they say it's a bonus page in the Fallen Friend comic that came out that this will be happening during the Hellfire Gala, during the X-Men Hellfire Gala. This will be the third X-Men, the third Hellfire Gala, and it's expected to lead up to the fall of X, which is sweeping across the comics right now. You're seeing a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's what it is. So yeah, so now I might say this is what the co-creator of Kamala said. She said, when we were thinking about the character Kamala back in the day in 2012, 2013, when G. Willow Wilson, who was also a co-creator and the comic book writer, and myself were editing, we were originally wanting to make her a mutant. So they originally wanted to make her a mutant. And that was the whole intention, to be able to do that in this series, that they were able to get back to the initial idea is she a mutant ? So now they are solidifying that she is a mutant. So, you know what I'm saying? This comes out digitally August 30th, and it'll be hitting comic book shops. I'll be checking it out. I see what's good. You know what I'm saying? I see what's good in the neighborhood. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Kamala Khan and her being a mutant now. Ms. Marvel being a mutant, Kamala Khan being a mutant. Y'all let me know what y'all think.